Hi, Taurus rising. Sorry I'm so late on your reading and the remainder of the signs. I got really sick. I thought I was better, and then I got a raging ear infection. So I'm still not 100% better, but well enough to do a reading. I did one earlier today, a private one, and it was good. So I'm feeling comfortable getting back on. So, all right, let's just get started. So for the Taurus rising, all of that Pisces energy that I described in the prior video is for you all. Now this is going to be really interesting because it's in your 11th house. 11th house is a really positive, lucky house. It's your hopes, wishes, and dreams. It's humanitarianism, it's groups, it's the group, it's friendships, it's luck. That kind of thing. Very happy house, counterpart to the 5th, which is, you know, joy, happiness, fun, that kind of thing. It's just that on a larger societal level, you know. So I don't necessarily get a bad vibe out of this. I'm 50-50, so we'll see. So what this says is, you know, there's new energy, new things. So maybe you're reformulating what it is that you wish for, that you want. That can happen with this kind of energy, especially with Chiron in here. Sometimes when, you know, wounds of the past are brought up and it's time to heal them or take another look at them, would be a time where a lot of people decide, you know what, I'm not going to do that anymore. So let's say in this house, it would go something like this. Like long ago, you had a dream of, let's say it's in childhood, and you had a dream of being, I don't know, a star soccer player. You're in grade school, you want it bad, you're going to try out for the team, and you know, you don't get picked. You don't get to. And it's your life. You watch it all the time. Pele's your hero. It's your thing, and it doesn't work out, and you get so disappointed. And so, you know, on a simplistic level, you know, you spend the rest of your life when you're all hopeful and interested in something, you know, something that you wish for very much, and you don't go for it. That kind of thing is how these kind of wounds show up. I'm not saying it's that at all. Just seemed, you know, a simplistic way of putting it. And we'll see. I just pulled on the Chiron in here because it's very spiritual. How great is that? That your guys' hopes, wishes, and dreams are spiritually ruled, you know, ruled by Pisces and Neptune. It's a beautiful thing. But it can be confusing. You know, it could be like, who knows? Because it's foggy. It's hard to get a handle on. You know, it can kind of set you up for being wishing or think you know what you want, then you get what you want and not feeling fulfilled because maybe it wasn't super clear to begin with, if that makes sense. It's a little confusing, but that's okay. It's a happy, happy house. And then this other energy, I'll be real curious to see how this will play out with the Venus and Mercury conjunct here, having a conversation, literally a conversation, but I'm not so sure it'll be a literal conversation here. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. In Aries. Now, Aries is a action-oriented energy, but it's just in a decidedly inactive part of your chart. It's very subconscious, very hidden, very secrety. This could be a conversation, unexpected conversation of secrets coming out. Could be because Uranus is in here, you know, mixing up the energy and adding the zippy unknown, right? Venus in the 12th house, natally or transiting, tends to be hidden affairs, hidden love affairs. Doesn't mean that you're having one or your partner's having one. You could simply be having a relationship that you want to share with for whatever reason that can come up. Or or simply having romantic communication that you're keeping private, you know, hidden from everybody else, or an affair. This in and of itself wouldn't make an affair. It would be a discussion about one. It's not quite strong enough in and of itself to be a manifesting one. And then we got nothing else until your 4th house, where you have North Node in Leo. Now, this is where you're to focus, right? In your deepest emotional core. You're supposed to kind of be brave and feel what you need to feel. Investigate why you feel what you feel. Be a leader in what you feel. A good scenario of this kind of energy here would be people telling you you shouldn't feel, you know, a certain way about something. Like, oh, you're being blah, blah, blah. You're being dramatic. You're being whatever. But that's how you feel. North Node here would say, you don't get to tell me how I'm feeling. I tell you how I'm feeling because they're my feelings, right? Like that. Again, on a simplistic level. And then we have Jupiter in Scorpio, who just went retrograde in this last few hours where I'm at. And so Jupiter is one of the ones where it goes retrograde, it almost gets stronger. This is intense relationship issues and dynamics being blown up, made bigger, being a focus. Could be good, could be bad. One of the good ways I could see this coming out would be as a couple, you know. Scorpio is a very sexual sign. That's the way it is. So it'd be like a couple, you know, experimenting and getting in there and having some, it's deeper intimacy when you do that kind of thing. Conversely, it could blow up that you don't have that kind of intimacy like that. It's really dependent on what's going on in your life as to what it's going to make bigger. We have Mars over here in your 8th house. This is suggesting either and or, could be both, feeling a real drive for intimacy with someone, your partner, or not your partner. So it's a sexual placement. Okay, Mars is our sexual planet. He is one of the co-rulers of Scorpio, very sexual sign. So this could be feeling extremely passionate about someone and really wanting to just get in there, or being made bigger that that's missing and in a relationship and having arguments about it, really. You know, either you or your partner desiring something very different from what's going on, and it's causing conflict. We'll see. Sometimes that could be a financial issue. I'm not feeling finances at all. Doesn't mean it can't be there. We'll see. And then in your 9th house, I want to know what Pluto is transforming in the month of March for you guys. And what he's teaching you. Saturn in Capricorn. What's he teaching you in the month of March about your philosophies, about travel, about higher education, that kind of thing. So you guys are probably going through a real overhaul in how you see everything. Your MO, your manifesto, you, what you think, your personal philosophies. South Node in the career house in Aquarius. What are we to juxtapose with the North Node down there? All right, let's get in it. Sun in Pisces in your 9th house. What's being illuminated? Nice. 3 of Wands. So you guys are investing in something you want. I like that. That's beautiful. What? I don't know, but you care about it and you're passionate about it. So good. For the moon, which is right up next to it, we have Nine of Pentacles reversed and the moon. I get two things here, that you're fearful that this investment, this Three of Wands, this is investing. You know, you put whatever you've put into these ships. So this could be money. Maybe you got a loan. It could be your time, your resources, your efforts, your, you know, embarking on investing in something that you're wanting because it's in your house of wishes. But signified by the moon, we have Nine of Pentacles reversed and the moon itself. So I'm not getting secrets out of that. I'm just not. I'm getting more like a deep-seated fear that you won't be successful with this endeavor that you got going on. For Pisces, or Neptune and Pisces, this overall spiritual message, we got Eight of Cups. So you've had, and I remember this now, you're having to leave something behind emotionally in order to pursue something new. Chiron, King of Coins. So this is a person, I don't feel, this could be you, it could be. Well, I think it could both be true. This feels like a financial wound. It feels like you've gone for something in the past. When? Who knows? Could have been your paper route when you were 12. I don't know. Could have been 5 years ago when you tried something. This implies to me that somewhere in the past, you tried something that you cared about. You loaded up your 3-in-1 ships and sent them out, and it didn't work out. And maybe you lost some money, or maybe it didn't take off, or people weren't interested in what you were doing way back when. And so now this is what's making you afraid. Or you could have chosen someone, if this is not you, who takes the reins financially because they're successful at it and they're good at it. And maybe they're trying to control the situation now. We'll definitely get clarification. It definitely feels like a financial wound for you guys. And how do we heal that? By recognizing that's a moment in time. If you did have a financial loss, something that you tried for, something that you cared about and wanted to, you know, see be fruitful and make money, and it didn't work out, you know, that didn't work out. It doesn't mean you go the whole rest of your life and never have a dream again, never try again. No. Or that only your partner or only this person, maybe it's a parent, I don't know, this King of Wands, you know, if they think it's a good idea, then it's okay. Or outsourcing your financial life to someone. I keep getting they know better. They don't know better. They're not you. Okay? You can take advice. You can learn from that person for sure. But if you're financially dependent, and even in the way where it's hard for you to make financial decisions without another person, is a problem and something that you need to move past. And I'm hoping that's what that Eight of Cups is saying. But we'll see. For Venus, in your 12th house in Aries, we have Judgment. Something coming to light. Something becoming clear. Conjunct Mercury. You got the Hermit reversed. So something's come to light. Something, lot of times the Hermit for me is an actual person, but it doesn't have to be. It's pretty in keeping with the 12th house. He actually rules the 6th house, but if this is you going through a period of time of contemplation, of really getting in there and figuring out if what you want to do about a particular situation. Venus can signify money. It doesn't have to be relationship. So you have some sort of aha moment, like, oh, if that's the case. I mean, but man, that would be really lofty and good for you if that's the case. This would be like really, meditating on it, praying on it, asking for guidance, and you get it. You get some sort of sign, some sort of divine sign through dreams. Like that's what this house rules. And so that is a definite possibility. Or you get an aha moment about if this is a Virgo person, if it's the same person as this King of Pentacles here, then there's some sort of conversation and they're not on your side, whoever that is. Kind of crapping on your dream a little bit there, or a lot. And you're having a moment of like, oh, okay. And Venus is your ruler. So this could be like them casting doubt on whatever it is you put in those ships. It's that subtle thing, that subtle critical thing. Well, I'll bail you out if it doesn't work out, like that kind of crap. Trying to make you feel smaller. It's one of those things. Uranus in Aries, we've got Page of Cups. So we have an emotional offer or message. I'll tell you what came to mind. It's a little out there, so we're definitely going to clarify. So it'd be almost like the Hermit in reverse as an actual person, for me, is someone who is not embodying themselves or not being the highest manifestation of themselves. And so for a Virgo to behave, upside down, for me would be to be extremely critical, but paired with the Page of Cups, it's this sugarcoating a message that isn't well-intentioned. It's presented well-intentioned, but it isn't. This would be like, oh, honey, you don't want to do that silly thing. It's not going to make any money. I've humored you, but you don't need to do that, like that kind of thing, like that. So you've been working, it's too hard. It's too hard. I don't want you to do it. Something like that, but it's subtle, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's like an emotional offer. We have plenty of money. You don't need to do that, when that's not the point. Diminishing you, being critical of you. I don't like it. Okay, in your deepest emotional core with the North Node, what are you working on here? Outstanding. Temperance. Love it. Self-care. You're learning how to have self-care. Now, if I'm right and there is conversations like that going on, they'll feel subtle and vague. Where you're like, why? You're telling me you love me and you believe in me, and yet I'm not feeling that. And instead of becoming all undone or upset, you're doing self-care, which is great. Good. This is you really taking care of you, which is outstanding. Now this Jupiter in Scorpio, yeah, it's a partner. 5 of Wands. I knew it. So somebody not wanting you to do what you're feeling called to do. Period, end of story. So that's what happens. That's what happens with the Jupiter, especially in retrograde. Exactly that kind of thing. Somebody appearing to be supporting you. You think you're on track. You think everything is good. Because you're excited about your thing, you're not necessarily looking at the partnership, which is what I'm guessing this person isn't liking, because they're not the star of your show right now. Yeah. That's petty, icky fighting beneath you. You're not sweating it, and I'm proud of you. Good. So what is this? Mars in Sag. This is the Knight of Cups. So we got the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This is decidedly different energy than the Pentacle and the Hermit. But this is an offer. It's upright. This is an offer of a cup of love in your house of deep intimacy. Sex. So, this feels like someone other than your partner offering you something. Comfort. Intimacy. Or it could be money. It could be. I don't think so. I don't. Feels emotional. Feels like emotional support. Very different energies. So you're fighting with somebody. Doesn't have to be a partner. It doesn't. It's the other. It's whoever you're relating to that's important to you. Is not jazzed about this thing that you're embarking on that you want. It's a mission for you. It's a spiritual mission. You're feeling good about it. You're investing in it. You're investing in you. We got over here in your 12th house of hidden subconscious things. We've got some vague, weird energy with some person in the guise of caring. It doesn't feel caring. And I think you recognize that. Now, if you have nobody in your life like that, then that's you spiritually seeking, and now you're waking up and you're getting an offer, and it could, this Page of Cups and Knight of Cups could be the same person, and offering you intense intimacy, if that makes sense. Pluto, what's he teaching you in your 9th house? 10 of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. So interestingly, you got somebody offering you emotional support and somebody decidedly not giving you financial support. So I don't think I was far off on my initial hit there. Now somebody else probably is controlling the finances in your household right now. And it doesn't even matter if you make equally the same amount. This happens a lot, you know. One person kind of dominates in that area and has more control over it. This is telling me, don't worry about it. Those in your family are not offering financial support, but the finances are fine, so who cares? That's what I see. Or maybe you do need money, your family's not going to give it to you, and it's telling you, still don't worry about it. You're going to get it. Saturn, what are you learning this month? Oh, okay. I like it. 9 of Wands reversed. You're fighting for yourself. You're standing up for yourself. I love it. I love it. Because you guys are easygoing energy. You are. You like nice things. You like to live a nice life and a nice home life, and you like to relax. You like sensual, and I mean, you know, you like things to smell good. You like sensual, tactile things to be lovely in your environment. You like expensive things, you know, you guys have great taste, and a lot of you guys do fall into the trap of picking partners who, you know, can help provide those things for you because they're essential to you. The problem comes in when you're much more than that. You're much more than just wanting nice things, you know? You're a holistic person. You got lots of parts. And so the trouble comes when you have put yourself in a role of almost being taken care of or, you know, provided for. And you guys a lot of times feel entitled to it. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Kind of like Leos do, you know? Like that, of course I do. That's my right, you know? Of course I don't wear low-grade clothing. Why would I do that? Like it's a, that's just how you guys are. It's not snobbery. It's not like that. It's part of your aesthetic. It's what you guys bring to the world later on. The problem comes when, and so you guys tend to pick people who can be in that role of gifting it to you. And so they win and you win. You get what you want and they get to feel puffed up by giving it to you. So what happens when you want to pursue things and change that script? Because that's what I feel like is going on here. The script in your home life, whatever it is, be it parents, a partner, a spouse, whatever, are not liking that you're focused on something other than that. It's something passionate that you care about, and it's something that you're working towards. It has nothing to do with nice things that they can provide you. So now what? Where are they at? That's my sense. And you're learning to stand up for you. Good. So in the South Node, in your career house, nice. You got Queen of Swords. And what this tells me is, look, you got the smarts down, okay? For whatever this thing is that you care so much about, that you're wanting to grow into something for yourself, it feels like it's just an endeavor. It could be a business. It could be a new job. It could be going back to school. It could be, you know, any of those things. It's for you, though. It's something you're interested in. It's telling me that you have the intellect and the knowledge, all you need, no problem. So you don't need to focus there. You know, resist the urge to read 8 million books about what it is you're trying to pursue. What it's telling you is what you need to pursue is putting yourself first and being number one in your own life, so that you can be whole and strong and amazing for everyone else. That's how that goes. So I want to know more about this 3 of Wands endeavor you got going on. I want to know what you're having to emotionally walk away from. I want to know why this King of Cups or Pentacles is your wound. I want to know why this Hermit reversed is here. Represented by Mercury and Aries. This feels like a fighting words or underhanded. I don't know why I feel that, I just do. I want to know what that Judgment, what came to light, or what's going to come to light. Is it love or finances? The Judgment with Venus. I want to know what you're fighting about in this 7th house. Who's fighting with you and why? I want to know more about this Knight of Cups. Who's that guy? In the 8th house, especially. Because that is the house of, like, when you get loans and unearned income, that kind of thing. I don't feel like it's that, but it could be. I think that's all. One more on that Page of Cups. What's this emotional offer? What's he got in that cup? Okay. For the Sun, with the 3 of Wands, oh my God, gold on gold, I'm telling you. Ooh, Knight of Swords and Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, let's just turn over this. I got it now. Yeah, I think that King of Pentacles is you. I think I was right about you being willing to put in the hard work, because the clarifier on that is 8 of Pentacles. So you have a wound, a financial wound from back when. Something didn't work out. And you're willing now to face that and be like, you know what? That was then, this is now. I care about this thing now. I am going to pursue the shit out of that thing. I am super excited about it. That's you. Going after what you want so much and being willing to put in that way. Being willing to put in the work. You're not afraid of it. You're doing it. And then, of course, we got to have the craptastic queen come in and make an appearance and shit all over whatever it is you want. They're mad. They are pissed that you're doing this. So I was picking up on that energy, but I thought it was King of Coins, but he's upright, and that's you. So you have somebody in your midst. It could be a female. For me, they kind of show up how they show up. But this is a Spitfire. This is someone very angry with you and having no bones about telling you that they don't like this thing you're pursuing. People getting all up in people's business for no reason. What are you walking away from? 10 of Pentacles. They're a family member or a spouse. Or a baby mama, baby daddy, that kind of thing. They're not happy about this thing that you're pursuing. Why? Who cares? Because they're being a real bitch about it. So I honestly don't care. Their energy's terrible. All right. Judgment. What came to light? Your aha moment was, I know it's going to make me happy. This is a flash of genius, flash of insight. I love it. I love it. If judgment is going to come up, judgment can be karma sometimes too for me, and it's your time to shine, baby. It's your time to, and you are ready. You are ready to manifest it. I think this is you coming out of really seriously contemplating what it is. This is almost like having internal dialogue with yourself. Communicating with yourself spiritually through your dreams, all that. Any yes, yes, and yes. In what ways have you not really taken the time to look at what you want, what's going to make you happy, whatever it is you put in these ships and sent them off? You know you're going to lose some things in order to gain what you're hoping to gain out of here, and you're fine with it. You're ready to manifest what it is you want. And you had a dream, you had an insight, you had a flash of something that said, oh yeah, do it. You're like, okay. I love it. It's awesome. And Page of Cups. You got the Devil and the World. This is like the end of ickiness, toxicity. It's an emotional offer that is really good, is what this is telling me. Is he aspecting anybody? Uranus? Let's see. Ooh, he's trying this Mars over here. I knew it. Let's look at that. That Knight of Cups. High Priestess reversed. Interesting. It is a secret person. I'm not sensing affair here. I'm not. I think there's a person already. I think you already know him. I think you're forging a bond with someone. I don't think it's sinister, and I don't think it's cheating if you're already paired. They're an emotional support. That's as much as I can tell you. I mean, it's a really good energy. I like it. It's not certainly not that Queen of Wands reversed. Ugh. So what are you fighting about? Of course, it's family stuff. Which 10 of Cups is stupid anyway, in my opinion. It's pie in the sky stuff. But it can also be fighting over what it is you're wanting, what it is you're wishing for. You're willing to work for it. And so, you know, there's really nothing to fight about here. You're taking care of you. This is a great reading. I'm really proud of you guys. This is really good. This is turning your back on people and things that don't support you. You still have a tiny bit of like, what if I don't make it? What if I don't succeed? What if? With this energy here, but it's not strong. What's stronger is your desire to do this thing and do it well. You're driven and motivated, and I love it. So congratulations. I'll pull one more. You know, what's the final outcome of this month for Taurus rising? One card to sum it up. What comes of this fighting and standing up for themselves and all this delicious energy? Stepping outside of your comfort zone, which I'm seeing a lot this month, and I love it for everyone. You know, you guys don't have fiery energy, and yet here you are. You're fiery and passionate and going after what you want. It's always uncomfortable to step outside what's natural for you, which for you is stability and all that. Ace of Pentacles. New start financially. Keep believing in you. You're on the absolute right track of whatever it is you're doing. Don't worry about the conflicts. You just keep doing you. You stay in that spiritual place. Stay in that place that's speaking to you so deeply. Whatever obstacles, I don't see a lot of obstacles at all. And what little I do, they're not real. They're people arguing with you about what you want to do. You know what they say about opinions. So, wow, good job, you guys. I love it. Keep pursuing your dream. Keep pursuing whatever's in those ships. Let me know. I love it. It's really good.